Vegeta's core strength and agility that we see when he fights, then you're going to have to do some classic exercises that you've probably done since you were in elementary school. But we're going to challenge ourselves as we strive to reach the level of the Prince of all Saiyans. Just a side note as we get started, if you want to do gravity training like Vegeta frequently did in the anime, then add weighted vests to any of these exercises. All right, guys, our first section is strength training. I want you to start off with some good old-fashioned push-ups. And then a day or so after classic push-ups, I want you to do clap push-ups. So obviously you're supposed to be a little smoother going down, but I'm a woman. I don't have as much upper body strength naturally as some of you guys. So I'm giving it the best I've got, and you can too. And as you know, guys, if you work one set of muscles, you have to work the opposing set of muscles if you actually want to get gains. So we're going to do rows now in the overhand grip, and then also make sure to do some sets in the neutral grip. Follow that up with pull-ups of various kinds. We're going to do the standard one, chin-ups, neutral grip, and narrow grip. And as always, a reminder, do not feel bad if you can't do a full pull-up on your own. So I still can't, but I'm still working those muscles so that one day I will be able to. And I am not overworking myself so that I tear something along the way and set myself back. So pace yourselves, push yourselves within reason in a healthy way. Use a chair, use a rubber band, whatever it is you need to do to work those muscles so that one day you will be able to do unassisted pull-ups and be a Super Saiyan beast. Next, we're going to do plank pose. How long can you hold it? So I usually do like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, I think is what I do. But it's okay if you're shaking a bit. That is not necessarily pushing yourself too far. That's just like getting your muscles used to doing that. But what you don't want to do is do it so far that you have pain somewhere, pain in your shoulder or somewhere that's not a like soreness muscle pain, but it's a problem pain. And if you work out, you guys all know what I'm talking about. So you can also make sure to do the one on your forearms and the one on your hands. Just alternate those on different days. Next, we're going to work on our side plank to get those side abs and some other muscles. You can make sure that your hands are pretty much in line, like you want to make sure that your body is in a normal alignment, at least normal for being up on your side like that. And you're going to make sure that your feet are stacked on top of each other like so. Just like regular plank, I want you to challenge yourself for how long you can hold this, maybe add several seconds each day and see what you can accomplish. Next, we're going to work on handstand and handstand push-ups. As always, look up the proper alignment and at least keep a couple of those things in mind when you do it. I would say it does depend on the type of handstand that you're doing as to how long you hold it, but I would try to hold it for 20 seconds. When you do handstand push-ups, you don't have to go all the way down if you can't. Just keep trying to go farther and farther down, and eventually we'll be able to do it, guys. Next, we're going to work sit-ups. I want you to do this focusing on your form. I want you to lead with your chest, pull yourself up with your stomach muscles, and I want you to do 5 sets of sit-ups followed by 1 minute of crunches. And I want you to do 5 sets of squats, focusing on getting low, keeping your back flat. You're not poking out that booty like you're doing some kind of dance. You're just going as low as you can while working those upper thigh muscles. Next, we're going to be focusing on your reflexes. So if there's one thing about Vegeta, he's not only strong, but he's fast. So this is what we're going to do to get that. First, we're going to look up a variety of how-to videos, instructional videos for various martial arts. The first one we're going to work on is jeet kune do, which is going to give you his speed. The next martial art I want you to focus on is taekwondo, specifically the kicks. These are the types of kicks that I see Vegeta using sometimes, and I'm going to post in the comment box below a girl that does a really good taekwondo kick instructional video that you guys can check out later. So one of the things that she actually talks about is leaning up against a wall like this and doing low kick, medium kick, high kick. The height will be different depending on how high you can personally kick, but you know, the idea is that you're working up to being able to kick higher and you're working each type of kick. Next, I want you to look up how-to boxing videos, and I do have a Scottish boxer that I'll recommend to you in the comment box below. But this is going to help you focus on speed and power, and I want you to focus on footwork, which is what will get you some of that speed and ability to actually use your boxing in a real fight, and it's going to work on that attitude of superiority that Vegeta has. Next, we're going to do cardio. We're going to start with running to just work on our sheer fitness level that we see Vegeta having. So I want you to do 2 miles at least twice a week. And you can work up to it if you're not already there. The thing that helped me the most was not running the whole time. So you run one song and then walk one song. And I'm up to about 2.5 miles. So give it a go, guys. Next, we're going to do 4 power jump sprints. So you start on your knees, you jump up to a squat, you do a power jump where you tap your hands on your knees, and then you're going to sprint forward and then lightly jog backward, and then you're going to do it again. So 4 times total, wherever you choose to do it. Obviously, I chose to do it in a place where when I run backwards, I have to make sure I'm not going to run into the wall. So maybe you have a better place to do it, but go ahead. Power jump sprints, 4 of them per day. We are hitting this cardio hard because this is how you're going to get the fitness level that Vegeta has. But the next thing you're going to do is actually a workout I got from Jack's Blade. I'll post in the comment box below the video that I got it from. But it's a boxing cardio workout. And so you do 3 minutes of boxing as fast as you can, a minute break in between, 3 minutes as hard or as powerful as you can, a minute break in between, then 3 minutes fast, 3 minutes powerful, and then 3 minutes alternating between fast and powerful with a minute break in between each. So I'll post that in the comment box below so you can remember, but it's fast, hard, and then the alternating one with a minute break in between each of those. Last up in the cardio section, so this one is going to help you next time you have to face Kakarot. This is going to be a cardio workout. I want you to put on some music for anywhere between 3 and 10 songs, depending on your skill level and endurance. And I want you to pretend to spar with somebody, whether it's with boxing or with the martial arts that we've looked at and you've practiced now. You can mix them together. Clearly, I am almost doing mixed martial arts in some of these clips. I'm not doing completely jeet kundo or completely boxing, but mixed martial arts is a real thing, and I imagine that Vegeta would be totally cool with it. So pretend as if you were sparring with somebody, maybe sparring with Vegeta, and we're going to make ourselves stronger and last longer. And as always, don't forget to stretch. You cannot become the Prince of all Saiyans without stretching.